Hello and welcome. In this short video, we're going to see how we can add and generate recurring payments and recurring receipts. Where we currently are at the moment is we are in our banking tab on the left-hand side on our navigational bar, and we're currently in receipts. So to add in recurring receipts, we have to first go to recurring receipts. To find this, it's the little drop-down box beside the filter where we have receipt. If we drop this down, we then get recurring receipts. Once we are in here, we are able to add in our recurring receipts by clicking on Add. So this will be for any customer you might have that are paying regularly, maybe weekly, monthly, yearly, whatever it might be. Make the selection of your customer. Once you've selected your customer, you can pop in the amount, whatever they might regularly pay, and say €1,000. Payment type, cash, check, credit card, debit card, whatever it might be. If there's any reference number, if it applies to a division as well, you can make that selection. On the right hand side, we have the money where it's going to, which bank account, and then you have a tick box. If you want to automatically allocate it to any outstanding invoices, you can have that happening. It'll allocate to the oldest outstanding invoice. If you untick that, it'll be unallocated and you'll have to allocate it at a later date once it is generated. Below is where we enter in our recurring information. So how often does it reoccur? Is it weekly, monthly, yearly? Is it every 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, etc.? I'm going to say it's monthly. When does it start? So we'll say the first one is going to be the 1st of the 1st, 2024. When's the next one due? It will be the 1st of the 1st, 2024, because I haven't yet posted it. It hasn't hit a ledger card yet. And then status, do I want to generate it? Do I want to put it on hold or close it off? When we're adding them in initially, it's going to be generate. Maybe it's a few months down the line and the customer gets onto us and says, look, I can't make the payment this month. I'll be back on paying the following month. So you can put it on hold, and then maybe the customer is fully paid off. They don't need to be making any more payments. You might close it off at the end. But for the moment, we'll leave it at generate. And then when will the recurring receipt end? Will it never end? Will it end after a particular number of receipts, or will it end on a particular date? I'm going to say it'll end after 10 receipts. You can put in any notes that you may have as well around a receipt by just simply typing into the notes box. Once you're happy with it, click on save. Now, because I've clicked on save, that doesn't mean it's going to automatically post those to the ledger card. I still have to generate them. The reason we do this is purely because it may be a scenario where a customer calls up and says, look, I can't make the payment this month. Can I hold off on making that payment? So we give you the chance to stop that hitting the ledger cards. So to post these, we'll click on generate. Select the date that you want to generate it up to. So I'll just say it's the 1st of the 1st, 1st of the 4th, we'll say 2024. We can update the list, and this will update however many receipts are going to be posted. And then it's a matter of scrolling down and we can see all the receipts that are going to be posted. Now I'm a little bit behind. I have 2023 items there. But there we go. There's the surf printing press. That's the one that I've just added in my customer. And there we go. It's monthly, the 1st of the 1st, 1st of the 2nd, the 3rd, and then the 4th as well. Below here, we have an update of how many receipts are going to be posted and then the amounts. You may see that I have on hold, skip, and close, and there's nothing in them. How do I change those statuses? Well, it's on the right hand side here. It's these buttons here. So if I didn't want to generate an invoice, maybe I wanted to, or a receipt, I just wanted to put this one on hold. Click on where it says generate, changes it to on hold, and you can see the figures update below. If I click on it again, it moves it to closed. If I click on it again, it goes to skip. But I want these to generate. Once I'm happy with all these being posted to the ledger cards, click on generate. It gives you a confirmation message again. 57 receipts are going to be generated with a total value of 25,300. Are you sure? Yes or no? I'm going to click on yes. And that is posting your recurring receipts. So they don't automatically get posted to ledger cards. It's once you click on that generate option, that's when they will be posted to the ledger cards. Now, in relation to posting your recurring payments, it's the same scenario, except for the fact we have to go into our banking tab and then payments. Again, we're going to find it on the drop down box beside the filter button on the right hand side. If we click on the little down arrow for payment and then select recurring payment. At this stage, it's the same scenario. We have to add in who the payment is for, who are we paying. So we make our selection of our supplier, whoever it might be. I'll just say it's for the bins. What's the amount? We'll say we pay €80 a month. What's the payment type? Again, cash, check, credit card, debit card, etc. If there's a reference number, if there's a division on the right hand side, we have the bank details, where the money is coming from, which bank account. If we wish to auto allocate it to an outstanding invoice, we can as well. If you don't want that to happen, leave it unticked. And then below is the recurring information. Again, is it weekly, monthly, yearly? Is it every 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, etc.? When's the first one? I'll say it's the start of the year. When's the next one due? We want to generate it. And when do we want it to end? I'll say I never want it to end because it's an ongoing charge. Once I'm happy with it, click on save. And then at this stage, it's the same scenario. It hasn't hit any ledger cards yet. If I wanted to hit the ledger card, I have to generate them. Click on generate. I have to select my generation date, so what I want to generate them up to. As you can see, I've got Vodafone and eFlow. If I scroll all the way down, there's my city bins that I've just added in. Again, we have our updated list of our figures down below if we want to post them, if we want to put them on hold, skip and close. And again, to change those statuses, it's by clicking on the button on the right hand side. If it's the case that you need these to be posted, if you need to generate these to a SEPA file, so if you're using SEPA banking, so single European payment area, if you need to generate a SEPA file, you can put in the SEPA payment date as well and the bank account it's being paid from. Once you're happy and you want to post these, click on generate. That is how you can post your recurring receipts and recurring payments within BrightAccountsProduction or BrightBooks as well. If you do have any further queries, please reach out to our support team. We can help you out in any way, shape, or form. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.